that the believer has hope of a world that is better than this one. We have hope of a world that's better than this one. And that's incredibly important because it helps us to realize in those moments where we're clinging to life. It helps us to realize that, we're clinging to something when God has promised us something better. This is something that this first heaven and first earth were pointing to. It is the fulfillment. It is the reality. It is the ultimate hope. And there's nothing better coming after the new heaven and the new earth. It's as good as it gets because it is the redemption of the heavens and the earth. This is the believer's hope. Why is it our hope? Jesus answers that question. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many rooms, and I go and prepare a place for you. Why does he go and prepare a place for us? So that where he is, we may be also. This is about perfect communion with God.
At a funeral, as a pastor, someone has died. There's a couple of things. Number one, my job as a pastor is basically to shepherd people to the grave. That's my job. My job is to walk with people as they die, because we're all dying. And then when people die, as a pastor, it's my opportunity to proclaim the gospel and to remind those who are living that this is the way that all of us are going to go, that death is the last enemy, and it's to lift up Christ. I do not do services for the memory of the deceased. You want to do that, you do it at home when we're finished. The funeral is about the gospel. It's about Jesus, okay? And we don't want that anymore. We want this thing to be the celebration of life where it's all about him and all about, whatever. No. I've told my wife, I've told my fellow elders and anybody else who might be involved with my funeral, my life is not worth celebrating. Don't do it. Don't do it. Make much of Christ. I'm dead anyway.
Everybody dies. Last time I checked, the death rate was 1 per person. The only part of life that all of us are going to have in common is birth and death. Other than that, we'll have varied experiences. Secondly, although we all face death, Christians are the only ones who face death, having faith in the only one who's ever overcome death. The only one who's ever overcome death is the one who's going to walk through it with us, and he's going to see us through to the other side. Thirdly, death's the only way we get home. Like that's the only way we get home.
Jesus in the end will say, do you love me? What am I going to say?
Have mercy on me, O God, according to your steadfast love. According to your abundant mercy, blot out my transgression. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. For I know my transgression, and my sin is ever before me. Against you, you only have I sinned and done what is evil in your sight, so that you may be justified in your words and blameless in your judgment. Behold, I was brought forth in iniquity, and in sin my mother conceived me. Behold, you delight in truth in the inward being, and you teach me wisdom in the secret heart. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Let me hear joy and gladness. Let the bones that you have broken rejoice. Let the bones that you have broken rejoice. The bones that you have broken. Oh, no, that's not God. God doesn't do that. God would never do anything against your will. I guess David asked to be broken by God. Let the bones that you have broken rejoice. Hide your face from my sins. Blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from your presence, and take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and uphold me with a willing spirit. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, and sinners will return to you. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God. O God of my salvation, and my tongue will sing aloud of your righteousness. O Lord, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise. For you will not delight in sacrifice, or I would give it. You will not be pleased with a burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. O God, you will not despise. Do good to Zion. In your good pleasure, build up the walls of Jerusalem. Then will you delight in right sacrifices, in burnt offerings and whole burnt offerings. The bulls will be offered on your altar.